So,
So what's up everybody, my name is Timothy and welcome back to this YouTube channel where we learn everything to do with Forex. I'm excited to have you once again, and if you have not looked at the videos whereby I cover introduction to various topics about Forex, I urge you to consider going to my channel and look at every video that I've arranged from the beginning up to where we are right now. So today, as you have seen in the topic of the video, we are going to learn about introduction to candle range theory, which is normally called CRT. And today I'm privileged to have one of my students called Cecile, and we shall be learning this together. Hopefully you are going to gain something at the end of the video. So I urge you to have a book and a notebook and a pen to write some of the things that we shall be learning here today. So candle range theory. So what's a candle range theory? A candle range theory is a theory that states that every candle is a range. What do we mean by that? It's a theory that states that every candle. So if you have a candlestick like this, assuming this is a what do you call a bullish candle? So let's use blue to represent a bullish candle, and let's make it deep blue. So assuming this is a bullish candle, the theory states that this candle in itself is a range. Okay, in itself is a range, meaning that so Cecile, when we were learning about old highs and old lows, you remember when I was drawing the candle, I said that this is the, can you remind us, this was the, when the market is opening, this is the,
I can't see.
this is the,
When the market is?
this is when a candle is forming. What do we call this?
I don't remember.
This is the open. This is the open, where the market, the
Oh, that's
candle
good.
opens. Then
Oh,
this
the
is,
open, high, close. Okay.
yeah. Then this is the low.
Low,
Then we have the high. Then the
high,
market
close.
closes. So this theory, the CRT theory, states that this candle in itself is a range. So meaning that we have liquidity that is resting at this point over here, and we also have liquidity that rests at this low point over here. Are we together? So in this candle on itself, there's liquidity that is resting upon here, and there's also liquidity that is resting upon here. Because you see this candlestick, as you look at it, it's a series of many candlesticks. So for example, if it's a 1 hour candlestick like this, right, in the lower time frame, we have 60 small candles that make up this 1 hour candlestick. For example, if we just look even whatever is happening right now in gold, this is 4 hour candlestick, right? So let me mark it. Let me just mark the 4 hour. Then we go to the lower time frame and see whatever is happening in the lower time frame. So let's go to the 5 minutes time frame. So this one, that 1 hour, 4 hour candlestick, this is the representation of everything. You see this one, EOTE. That is the 1 4 hour candle. You can see in the 4 hour time frame, it's just one candlestick. But if you go to the lower time frame, you see that it is very many candlesticks. You have almost, I don't know how many candlesticks, a lot of candlesticks, right? So CRT basically tells us that this one candlestick on itself is a range, right? It's a range because this is a high. When you are learning about old highs and old lows, and those who are on YouTube, you can go to my channel and you can look at the topic where I discuss old highs and old lows. So this is a high and this is a low of this candlestick. If you go to the 5 minutes time frame, which is now our lower time frame compared to 4 hour, you can see this is an old high and then this is an old low. All right, are we together? Hello. Okay, sijui kama Cecile ananisikia. Are we together, Cecile? You're muted. Anywho, I hope you can hear me and we are communicating. So this theory states that every candle is a range. So we are going to write that down and say, oh, you had left the meeting, huh? Okay, so I'm not sure if we are together because I can't get a feedback from you.
I'm saying I was logged out, but
Okay.
I'm seeing now it's two accounts here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anywho, so let's write some small notes that will help us in understanding this CRT thing. So we say that this is a theory. This is a theory that states that every candle is a range and can be traded independent. And can be traded independently. So every candlestick is a range. It's a theory that says that every candlestick is a range and can be traded independently. So, yes.
I'm just trying to think about the if you're trading one candle, which you'll be trading in the smaller time frame.
Okay, I don't know if you were there when I was explaining that you can see this one over here. These were 4-hour candle, right? So this 4-hour
Yeah, but
candlestick, if you go to the lower time frame, it is you
twingi.
can see it's a lot of candlesticks. Huh? So like this in entirety, it's a range. So we can look to take advantage of this range. And I've said in the range we have liquidity that is resting above here, and also we have liquidity that is resting below here. So that's why we are saying that this CRT states that every candlestick is a range and can be traded independently. This candlestick, this 1-hour candlestick, we can take advantage of the liquidity that is resting above here and below here to be able to catch a trade right now. If in case price now comes and takes out this liquidity above here, or it comes and takes liquidity below here, we are going to take advantage of it, right?
Yes.
Let's continue with the notes and say that CRT comprises of let's write down some things and say comprises of so we have CRT candle, key level, turtle body soup. So let's say it comprises of 4 components, and namely we have the CRT candle. Number 2, we must have a key level, key level. Number 3, we have what we call TBS, or okay, we say turtle soup, turtle soup. Number 4, the distribution candle. So CRT normally has CRT must have these 4 things. Must have a CRT candle, a key level, turtle soup, and distribution candle. Okay. Okay. I'll add another thing over here. I'll say it's usually formed by a series of 3 candlesticks, 3 or more candlesticks. Three or more consecutive. Let's put the word consecutive candlesticks. Yeah, this is important because CRT is normally a series of 3 candlesticks. So this is enough introduction for CRT, and we are now going to look at it. We are going to look at everything about the CRT like right now in a few. So let's look at this. So we say that it must have 4 components. So normally a perfect CRT is going to form something like this. For example, in a bullish scenario, let me just write here, bullish scenario. In a bullish scenario, we are going to expect something like this. So we will have a candlestick here, which is a CRT candle. So let me use a different color so that our work can be at least organized. So in a bullish scenario, we'll have, that's a CRT candle. Then we must have a key level, right? We must have a key level. So a key level, give me some examples of a key level. Yes? Give me some of the examples of a key level.
Examples of a key level.
Yes.
I don't know.
We have been learning about key
Hujafunza
levels.
hiyo.
We have been learning about key levels before tukuje sasa kwa mambo na CRT.
Hata nilikuwa nikuuliza CRT, how do you identify a CRT candle? How do you know that that's a CRT candle?
We are learning right now CRT. So there's no time I've thought about how to identify CRT candle.
No, as in the fact that nini number one inasema CRT candle and then you've drawn the candle. So like how do you identify?
No, I've not started. I'll explain everything in detail. We shall explain this, we shall explain that, we shall explain this, and we shall explain this. Although this one already we have already done. We have already done this.
Hiyo sikuwa nimesikia. Hiyo ya key level.
Key level ni vitu kama order blocks, value gap, old high, old low. That's a key level. Okay.
Must have been the time I was yeah.
Pardon?
Hiyo labda ulilisema after nimekuwa locked out.
So it's
For real, juu nashangaa key level ni nini. I'm literally hearing this thing for the first time.
sijai kufunza
Hata
order
hiki
blocks.
umenifunza but umenifunza kama points of interest. Maybe umezisema sahi kama key levels. But like key level, never heard about that.
Okay, no problem. So another name of a point of interest is a key level. So that's a CRT high. Then there's a CRT low. So a typical CRT would look something like this. This is for a bullish scenario. It will be something like this. So let's use maybe a red to denote a bearish example. So we are going to have something like this. So this is the distribution of the CRT. Kitu kama hiyo. So this is a typical CRT. A bullish CRT will be something like this. And so what we just want to do is to take advantage of this distribution phase. So what you'll be looking at is to take a sell. So this is what we trade. This is a distribution phase. Distribution. Then this is what we call the turtle soup over here. You have turtle soup. Then this is the CRT candle. Yeah. So yeah, and then this is the key level. Of course, I've already indicated that over there. Okay. Unaziandika ama una cram na kichwa yako?
I'm even trying to figure out. But by the time you're drawing that line for key level, you've spotted the order blocks, their fair value gaps, you've spotted the old highs and old lows. But then how are they indicated in just one line?
Yeah? Ati?
Umeindicataje na hiyo line moja?
See, I'm just drawing it with like na line moja tu indicating kuna key level around hapa. Because sitaki nichore, sasa ningechora order block ni inakaa hivi. ningechora order block inakaa hivyo, then I come and say also fair value gap inakaa hivi. So like I'm just using one line to indicate
Okay.
to indicate that key level.
Oh, so it's the wick that touches the the wick that touches the key level. That's that wick is called a turtle soup.
Yeah, that's called a turtle soup.
Why is it called turtle soup?
I don't know why it's called a turtle soup, but that's the name.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's the picture.
So this is a bullish scenario of a CRT. Then going to have a bearish example. So for a bearish scenario, same tu lakini now it is just opposite. So for a bearish scenario, key level itakuwa hapa chini because now price will come and touch a key level hapa chini. And so it will now be something like this. Price will come. That was a bearish example. So this will be our CRT candle now for a bearish example.
What does he explain?
Yeah, does he explain? Ni ile tu nakuchorea kwanza ndio upate the concept of a CRT kwanza ndio sasa tuanze kuexplain. So that's
3 or more candles. That's why they're 3. Mm-hmm.
So come now for the CRT, which is this one now. Come and sweep, and it will touch a key level. Then this is the distribution phase of everything now. So come and touch that. So you can see here I've written CRT low and CRT high. So this is something you'll be using every day.
Mm-hmm.
So for this one now, this will be the CRT high also. CRT high. Then this one over here.
Kuna indicator hiyo?
Hapana, huu unajitengenezea mwenyewe.
Hiyo ni nini basi umefinyuka kuleta CRT?
It's a template yenye umejisavia tu.
Really now. Wow. All right.
So that's a CRT low. So this, let's make this a bullish one. Then the distribution now will be bullish, of course.
Brother.
Hapana, kuna message najibu hapa.
Okay.
Anywho, so for this one now, this shall be the CRT candle. So it's the same lakini the opposite too. Can see this
distribution ni engulfing.
This is the CRT candle.
It has to close above. Niulize, the distribution is engulfing.
What do you mean?
The distribution candle.
Yeah, it must be an engulfing one.
All right.
then this latest. Ah, wewe ulikataza kuimbwa na daktari. Disabled. Ama nani alikudanganya uko na sauti ya kuimba?
Mimi niliambiwa niko na sauti ya Yesu.
Hakuna, huyo alikudanganya.
Really? Na Valentine is around the corner, boy.
You can't sing. You can't sing, bana.
Whoa, slow down.
You can't sing. She'll come for lessons. I actually offer lessons singing.
Really?
Yeah. Mimi Justin Bieber alijaribu kunirecruit nikuwe personal trainer wake, but I refused.
Yeah. You said you can't eat everywhere.
Yeah.
Let me live for people.
Kabisa. Anywho, so this is now the bearish scenario of that CRT. So this is a bullish scenario. So you can see it is exactly what I've said with theory that says that every candle is a range and can be traded independently. It is usually formed by a series of 3 or more consecutive candles. So this is now the textbook setup of a CRT, right? But also there's now what you're going to meet in the real life. There's now what you're going to meet, because most of the time this is what will be forming, but there are some scenarios whereby you'll have more than 3 candlesticks, and for those scenarios maybe it's something like this. Maybe in a bullish scenario, we have something like that. Maybe it was wapi wengine, so it may form something like this. Then now we distribute kitu kama hiyo. So
distribute liquidity.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2.
I remember you drawing this when you were teaching me about engulfing.
Yeah. So assuming now this is a CRT candle, so sometimes it may form something like this, something like that. Then okay, acha ni delete hata hiyo so that we can just have something to work with. So we may have this is the CRT candle over here. Then you can see price forms, maybe it wants to form a CRT, but it fails to form a CRT. Then now this one comes and forms a CRT, touches a key level over here. So call this a key level. Tumia tu ingine. Forms this as a key level.
So key level will say is that hizo ma points of interest.
Yeah.
Whenever you draw them and they touch the wick.
Kabisa. You have said it. So assuming maybe this is a bearish one. Kama hiyo. So you can see this one is, yes, it's still a CRT, but it has taken more than so okay, wait, let me just finish drawing it. So this is a CRT high, then this is a CRT low over here, this is a CRT low, this is a CRT low. Okay, so it's like something like this now. CRT high, CRT low, the key level, kama hiyo. So you'll see this is the turtle soup. So these are CRT also, but it is now, it has more than 3 candlesticks. But now CRT has, as long as this is a CRT candle, then we have price sweeping the CRT candle and distributing. That is what we shall call a CRT. So
how do you identify that first CRT? That CRT candle?
We shall look at it in the charts. And so today we're not going even to learn anything. We are just going to introduce the CRT, and then we are going to
Hope it's recording. Juu nitarudi waone na record.
Yeah. It's recording. Sijui kama nitaedit nikikuchokoza.
Ate?
Sema sijui kama nitaedit. You know, I made a joke and I said you don't have a good voice for singing, which was a lie. It was a lie. Anywho, so
Even if you post without viewers watasema wewe ni msanii mgani?
ah,
Utauliza msanii
aya,
record label.
hebu tuangalie hapa. So tukiangalia hapa, hii ni nini? Hii ni order block, ndio?
Let me see.
This one over here, this one is an order block, right?
Yeah.
So if you see what happened over here, price came and swept the order block. You can see here price came and touched the order block. Huh?
Yeah, so touched.
This is a key level.
So that's
now.
the key level.
Yes.
Sasa yenye imeshi. So how far do you draw that order block? Nakumbuka nilikuuliza last time.
See, as long as ijetapiwa, if it has not been used, that's
Okay,
a valid
sawa.
order block.
So when it taps,
this is now your CRT candle. You can see this is a CRT high. Then this is your CRT low.
wait, because of that the next candle, isn't it?
Pardon?
Because of the next candle.
Yeah, now this is
That's why you've now labeled that one as CRT.
Yeah, see, this is what I've drawn in the notes that I gave you. We must have a CRT candle, a turtle soup, then we have distribution.
So it's the key level that will now show the CRT candle.
We must have a key level first of all, then the CRT can, like, hii ni kitu tu utaona mwenyewe tu, it is just going to form on itself. Okay? Usiniambie hapa hivi ni kama you're not understanding.
No, I'm understanding. It's just because that's how I've understood it. For you to first get the CRT candle, how I've seen it is that we've first gotten the key level or the point of interest.
We have to have a
Then
key
now
level.
the next thing we got is that CRT. Juu kupata hiyo next hiyo week venye nimekuuliza key level lazima ishike hiyo week.
Yeah, lazima.
Ndio naona hii imeshika.
Lazima.
That's just how I've understood it.
Yeah. Angalia hii pia, these are but hii hapana. Ilishamalizika. Let me look for another one. So we have this one. These are CRT candles. So these are CRT high. These are bearish example. Then these are CRT low. So the key level upper, this beautiful order block over here. Alright. You can see that's a very beautiful order block. So order block formed a CRT in as much. So you see this one now has many candlesticks. Price came back again and then it dropped. In as much as it went into a serious drawdown, but it dropped at the end of the day. And doing in a pia hapa, you can see this is a CRT over here. This is a CRT candle, CRT high, CRT low. Then the POI is this beautiful fair value gap that is here. This imbalance over here. Okay, ama order block. You can see this order block over here. In fact, it was an order block. It was not even fair value gap. You can see it formed a very clear CRT. This is a CRT high. This is a CRT low. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The CRT low, and it's something that forms actually like every time. Even if we try to back test, it's something that happens. Okay, it will not give you a setup every day, but at least if you get one, there is a high probability that you are going to. You can see this one is a very beautiful CRT, right? Very beautiful CRT. This is a CRT high over here, key level order block, all right? Order block iko wapi? Ndio hii hapa. That's why I wanted to see if you have understood first of all these things before we introduce now. Okay, that is a CRT low. You can see price distributed directly to our low.
Oh, yeah, I see what.
Also, we have this was a CRT. The key level is a fair value gap, but now this one, yeah, it is a CRT. It was a CRT. It was a CRT. So this was a CRT candle, CRT low. This one, in as much as ilikuja ikatu manipulate, but it was still a valid CRT. So just
Umeona hapo umeona nini gani?
key level ni fair value gap.
Umeona order block, hata mimi
Fair
nimeona
value
order
gap.
block.
Order block gani? Fair value
Ngoja,
gap.
si hata mimi naona order block. Hiyo
In
ya tatu
in
ndio umechora.
in fair value gap. Hmm?
Umechora wapi?
Si ndio fair value gap hapa.
Oh, top na bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, sasa mimi nasema hapo pali kuna hapo tu umechora line, hapo kuna order block.
Hakuna order block.
Team, hapo si hii ni engulfing.
Hii hapa.
Before the last opposing.
Unasema hii?
Eh.
Achana na hii. Me I'm talking about
Eh.
hapa on the side. Hii ni CRT sasa pale ina happen. Key level tunafaa tutafutie huku nyuma nyuma.
Unajua wewe ushaona CRT, unajua mimi nangoja hadi uchore order block.
Oh, sasa angalia ndio ingine pia basi.
Ngoja uko wapi?
Ah, hii hizo sifali si achana nayo. Because ilishamaliza CRT candle ilisha distribute hadi hapa chini. Like the manipulation, the turtle soup candle ilisha distribute hadi hapa chini. So I'm not going to draw that. This is
Kwani ifai kufika chini?
haifai kuja kuchukua hivyo chini because sasa itakuwa isha distribute, of which sasa haitatusaidia. Aya, ndio hii hapa 3 candle CRT whereby
Uta explain.
this is a CRT low, price ikakuja ikatap nini. So let's look at this one. This is an old low. Okay, ama ni order block?
Yeah.
No, it's actually an order block, this one over here.
Which one?
Let me just draw it
Mm.
and see this one. So that was an old
So
low.
unasema ifai kwenda chini ya hiyo. Ifai kwenda huku chini. Hata uoni kwenye na point. But ifai kwenda chini ya hiyo nini? Hiyo block.
Inaweza enda, ikienda chini yake sinakuwa old low, ina sweep old low as long as ikuje close ndani ya CRT. You can see as long as ikuje close ndani ya CRT.
Oh, so price has to close inside CRT.
Lazima i-close ndani ya CRT.
So you now see you'll tell us the next time what now when the price closes inside CRT, what next? Because that's my next question.
Now you wait for the distribution. Now it's just your job. After price has swept like this, you just wait now for this distribution candle and you enter for a buy. In this scenario, this is a buy scenario.
Wait for it to wait for it to do what?
You wait for this candlestick to open, manipulate, then you enter for your trade over here. We shall be looking at that when you shall be studying entries.
So all these things are intertwined.
Yes, you have to understand everything.
Rice.
So what you are actually learning from the beginning, everything, is for us to come and take this trade. You see,
like
this
high
buy.
school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to take this one trade. Just to take this one trade. This one over
So
here.
now we've combined how a candle is.
How a candlestick is formed, order blocks and stuff.
Low, high, close.
Yeah.
Tumeenda kwa point of interest. Tumekuja tena kwa candle range theory. Just to combine all that to take a trade. Tuwezi lala class hata moja.
Kabisa.
Hey, you can't. You actually cannot. Ni tulikuwa tunafurahia kusikia high school when you're in primary. Ukiambiwa high school, uwezi vitu za form 1 ukishama. No, when you are going to uni and you're in high school and then they tell you when you're done with semester 1, they cannot examine you for the things you learned in semester 1 in semester 2.
Yeah.
Like high school.
But uni si bado tulikuwa tunatumia to the same concept because the things you learned in first year are the same things that you're going to learn in fourth year and stuff. Okay, mi sijui about wewe. Najua sasa wewe labda ulisoma hadi 6th year huko.
Sasa ina depend na unit. Tukishamalizana na unit fulani tumemaliza nayo, lakini itafika tu point utahitaji juu Everything is intertwined, interconnected, inter everything.
Acha tujaribu tafute examples mbili hapa, then we okay. So we can see here we have a CRT. This is a POI. The POI hapa ni order block.
Hold on. Uko wapi?
Ndio hii hapa order block.
Yoni.
Mbona sasa kitu imefanyika?
Umechora order block. No.
Ikakuja ikatap order block.
Zoom in.
Imekuja ikatap order block, alafu it formed a CRT na tumedistribute. So what you do, you see now this distribution candle. We come now to the lower time frame. Hii hapa ni distribution candle hii hapa.
The next one, yeah?
Yes, so what we do, so distribution candle imefungukia hapa. Hapa. So we are going to wait for price irudi juu, open, high, then sasa to distribute. So you are going to enter for your sell hapa. So tukuje tukijifunza mambo na entries, you'll see this is an order block. Okay? Sasa tutachukulia sell yetu hapa sasa. So it's a complete system. So hauwezi hapa kitu yote. It's something very mechanical. After you have understood now the CRT in the higher time frame, entries, have you understood the entries in the lower time frame? So that is it. You can see that was a beautiful CRT. Entry kwa hapo, then you target the CRT low, which was here, of which sasa itisha TP yetu hata. Okay? But inaweza amua iendelee kuteremka chini. But as long as ishafika CRT low yako, you are already done. You have already made a lot of money from that setup. Let's try to look for another one. Sijui nifanye aje iende slow kidogo ndo tuweze kuona kama tunaweza shika. You can look if you can trade live. So already I can see a POI, which is an order block over here. Right? So if I see a CRT just forming here, I'll be looking to take a sell.
Check. God of Jesus.
So these are CRT. We already sasa ishatuacha hata. So in the order block, this is a CRT high over here. CRT high. Naona imesweep hiyo CRT high na tuko kwa POI, which is an order block. So we are going to look for an entry kwa distribution candle. We come to a lower time frame, which is, so this is a CRT low hapa. This is a CRT low. So we are going to look for a sell.
Hold on. So if it's a bearish scenario, you sell?
No, what do you mean?
Like so you have
kuna game Arsenal.
You have shown me two You have shown me two scenarios of the bullish scenario and bearish scenario of the candle range theory. So now, at what point do you buy or sell?
See, for example, this is a bullish scenario. You're going to buy at this scenario. Buy.
So if it's a bullish scenario, you buy.
It is okay. So
it's fine.
At least now the point for today was for your eyes to be able to there's another CRT here, but shida hakuna hakuna POI hapa, hakuna POI, but this one
CRT wapi?
Ndio hii hapa. Hii ni CRT low, CRT low, then this is a CRT high, this is a CRT high.
Are we still using that key level?
But now, the problem now, I can't see any key level over here. That's why I told you, for me it's not a valid one. Although it distribute vizuri, it went perfectly.
Tutumia key level.
Lazima key level ikue, otherwise kama kuna key level, you'll just be making noise.
Very nice.
Sawa. So for those who are watching the video, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you subscribe and wait for the next video which I'll be dropping tomorrow about now the CRT candle. We shall be learning about the turtle soup. We shall be learning about the distribution candle and entry models for CRT, so that at the end of the day we are going to be good traders. Have a lovely day or have a lovely evening, whatever the time you'll be watching this video.